snake-like, if you will, of situations quite like Curt Stallion. Curt Stallion has been, in my opinion, dead to rights defeated multiple times here at Glory Pro, and yet continues to find a way at the last second to pull out a victory. I know Eddie Kingston is an all-time great fighter. I also know Eddie Kingston is a hothead. I also know Eddie Kingston is prone to being thrown off of his game. So that is where I expect Curt Stallion to attack him and try and strike to score a victory. These two guys trying to feel each other out. This one definitely has a big fight feel. The crowd is coming up here at the Collins Club in Collinsville, Illinois. These two have barely touched. Neither man wanting to leave their feet. Front face lock from Kingston. These guys wriggling in and out of each other. Kingston has been training in MMA as of late over the past year. Had a couple of amateur fights. Ring positioning, things like that. Kingston always trying to get better, always trying to learn more styles. Curt Stallion settling himself, trying to keep that calm. That's how I expect Eddie Kingston to come at Curt Stallion. He knows that he has that quiet, cool, that calm confidence. If Eddie Kingston can get Curt Stallion a little rattled, if Eddie Kingston can get him off of his game, then Kingston can control the matchup. And if Kingston can control the matchup, we're looking at a new Crown of Glory champion, most assuredly. Kingston trying to rack up that leg. Can't quite get it. Go behind the Stallion, gets Kingston off of his feet, brings him down to the mat and locks in a front face lock. See Kingston chirping at the referee, at Curt Stallion. Who knows there? I'm convinced that Eddie Kingston's mouth will be moving long after his heart stops beating. Kingston with a go behind. Both men return to their feet to their vertical base. What a show these two are about to put on. You can see Kingston already rattling his head, already seems to be getting a little upset as Curt Stallion laughing. Two different faces of two very different men. Attacking the legs there, Stallion. Eddie's seen it all. Curt's gonna try and throw some cute moves like that. He might end up getting rocked in the face. This thing might be over before it gets going. For a test of strength there. I'm just eyeing things up. That doesn't seem like it's gonna end well for Curt Stallion, but I've seen bigger surprises before in my life. As predicted, Eddie Kingston winning this test of strength. You see the shoulders of Curt Stallion being tested to their limits there. He tries to sweep the leg. Can't do it. Eddie Kingston in control. Kingston slipped though, but there he is back, forcing Curt Stallion to the ground. Stallion keeping his shoulders off the mat. Shot below. Return from Stallion. These two wild dogs headbutting each other. Oh my God. Why? Why? Dear God. Both men collapse back. See, both men almost felt like it wasn't a great idea as they were throwing those headbutts. They definitely weren't teeing off the way Stallion does. But they're both feeling it though. This is your main event of Glory Pro Special Championship Edition. And what more special of a title than the Crown of Glory Championship held by Curt Stallion, looking to be captured by Eddie Kingston as Eddie is pushed into the ropes. Referee trying to get in there and break things up. Oh, big chop from Stallion. And that's only going to serve to fire up the King. Suplex from Stallion. Big knee to the face, certain to dominance, one, but only a one count. Stallion staying on Kingston. You like to see that. That's the kind of thing that keeps him the Glory Pro champion, not allowing guys to get back to their feet. Staying right on it. Locks in the front face lock as the crowd comes up back behind. The Stray Dog, last with Dying Breed, the Mad King, Eddie Kingston. Scoops up Curt Stallion, hits a Northern Lights suplex. Big strength from Eddie Kingston. 1-2, no. Maybe even just a 1 count, it appears. Kingston also staying on Stallion. Eddie locking in that front face lock, just cutting off the air supply to Curt Stallion, wrenching that neck. There you go, you see it. You see his neck turning, his face in agony. And he has to go to the ropes. Kingston was in firm control of that hold, wrenching on the neck. Curt Stallion. Stallion had to seek refuge at the ropes. Those patented Kingston chops. You hear him ring out all over the Collins Club. Only a 1 count, but damage is done. Kingston seeing an opening, slapping on a submission hold, trying to choke out Curt Stallion. Elbow, releasing that hold, and Curt Stallion trying to chop back. Curt Stallion trying to play Kingston's game with a chop. Eddie playing Curt's game with a headbutt. That seemed to rock Stallion. He's on his back. Eddie Kingston just checking him for a pulse there with a little kick. Kingston stuffed Stallion under. Looking for a big power maneuver here, is struggling to find it. Curt Stallion. Oh, double stomp. That could do it. 1, 2. No. Stallion here. Definitely a good start with that double stomp, forcing Kingston to kick out. Those kickouts all add up. And now he slaps on a submission move of his own. And you see the disrespect of Curt Stallion. That's a look I haven't necessarily seen in Stallion's face. He might have him wrapped up there. 1, 2. Stallion seems to be getting angry, seems to be getting upset. Maybe Kingston's inside of his head. Kingston. Big chops to the side and then slams him right down to the mat. Eddie trying to shake out that arm. 20 years of fighting, you're going to have some neck problems. He's probably trying to get those nerves going, but trying to cause some neck problems for Curt Stallion as he stomps on the upper head and neck area. Oh my God, another punishing blow. Everybody in the zip code reacted to that one. Falcon Arrow puts down Curt Stallion. 1, 2, no. Look of agony on the face of Curt Stallion. He just met an Eddie Kingston chop for the ages there. And now back to those punishing maneuvers. You may have seen sexier moves tonight. You may have seen higher flips, things like that, but this Dragon Sleeper is wrenching at the shoulder and neck of Curt Stallion. He tries to fight out with some knee strikes. He does. He's free. And Curt Stallion saying, anything you could do, I could do better. Huge chops. He's literally throwing his entire body into them. Cross kick from Kingston. Not going to be letting anyone upstage him. Curt Stallion maybe regretting trying to throw chops with Eddie Kingston at this moment. It's a live first-person view of what happens when you try and chop with the king. Kingston loads up. Looking for a suplex, and he dumps Curt Stallion. 1, 2, no. Kingston works that hard Kings Road style from the All Japan tapes of his youth, mixed in now with his 20 years experience, his MMA training. And all that goes out the window when you start throwing headbutts with guys on your all fours. That's his fighter. That's from the streets of Yonkers, New York, is what that is. Kingston trying to gain positioning on Stallion. Knees to the face. Just punishing Curt Stallion. Huge strike from Stallion, answering back. And he comes into the corner with a huge kick that downs Eddie Kingston. Big knee to the face again. Stallion loading up all the way around the ring. Get a big charge in. What's he looking for here? Lines up. Huge basement drop kick right to the head of Eddie Kingston. Can he capitalize? And he stomps on the feet of Eddie Kingston. Pulls him up into a DDT. That could do it. 1, 2. No, big kick out from Eddie Kingston, saving his opportunity at the Crown of Glory Heavyweight Championship. Eddie Kingston making it sort of public that this may be his last year in professional wrestling. Something could change, but is trying to make it known and would love to win every title he possibly can on his way out. Kingston trying to fight from underneath here as Curt Stallion is in control. What could he be looking for here? He's looking to scoop him up, but he gets caught by Kingston. Kingston pulls him up, big power bomb. That could be a huge mistake. 1, 2, no! A huge miscue from Curt Stallion. He was going for that rolling driver maneuver, but Kingston rolled right through, caught him in a power bomb. That's the kind of stuff you have to be on the lookout for when you're wrestling a 20-year veteran. They have you scouted. This capacity crowd here in Collinsville, Illinois is a rising surge behind Eddie. A smattering of Curt Stallion chants as well. Retaining that championship for as long as you can is going to get you some respect. Stallion and Kingston teeing off in the center of the ring. This is what Glory Pro Wrestling is all about. Two of the best in the world teeing off on each other in the center of the ring. Big strike from Curt Stallion. Answered back by Kingston. They're shortening up but coming in flurries now. Both connect to the forearm at the same time. Stallion alone. Big strike. He's got Kingston up. Drives it right on the back of his head with a German suplex. It only fuels Kingston. Huge lariat. 1, 2. No. Kingston just collapsed on top of Curt Stallion. Had he gotten a full cover, that might have been it. This crowd is nearly as exhausted as these two men in the ring. They are throwing everything they have into this match, just like the competitors. Both men struggling to get back to their feet. Kingston removing the straps. Removing his t-shirt. Collapses back down. Both men on their knees. Stallion and King. Big chop from Stallion. Gotta expect one's gonna be answered here as well. Kingston to his feet. Returns the chop. Neither men wanting to be upstaged. Oh my God, like a gunshot went off. Stallion can't answer back. trying everything they can. Kingston puffing his chest out, saying, bring it. That one caught Kingston in the face. That doubled him over. Punch to the gut. Kingston looking for a throw. Got caught in a driver that could do it. Stallion going up top. Not going for a cover here. Is that going to be a mistake? Comes off the top with a splash. 1, 2. No, Kingston rolls out. You can see right there, Curt Stallion having to come out of his game a little bit, going for a top rope splash. You see in his eyes there, he feels like he's thrown everything that he possibly can at Eddie Kingston, and Kingston continues to kick out. A split 50-50 crowd at this point, but everyone into this, everyone on the edge of their seat. Eddie trying to get back to his feet. Stallion tapping his head, showing that big head strike coming, throws for the headbutt. Kingston sidesteps and locks in a choke. Big slam of his own. 1, 2. No. Big kick out, but Kingston's not done. Picks him right up. Brainbuster keeps it on. 1, 2. No, Fisherman Brainbuster can't do the job. Kingston looking for that back fist. He's teed up for it. Big back fist. That's got to be it. New champion. 1, 2. No. Wait. That's Paco. That's Paco at the very last second. Pulled the referee. Paco just struck the referee on the outside. This is a travesty. Eddie Kingston should be your United Glory champion right now. We should be celebrating a 20-year veteran winning the United Glory Championship, but Paco just got involved and screwed it all up. Kingston is incensed and going after Paco, and I don't blame him. Paco leading him into the ring. Oh! Stallion with a headbutt to Paco. Stallion just striking whenever we're getting in the ring. Stallion. That could be it. He's got him loaded up here. Big headbutt. He's finished tons of people with that, but there's no referee. There's no ref. Paco knocked out the referee trying to screw Eddie Kingston. He might have just screwed Curt Stallion. Stallion trying to get that ref up, but he got cold cocked by Paco. It's a civilian. Got struck in the face by Paco. I know we got other referees back there, though. Can we get somebody else out here? Stallion has awoken the referee. Back fist, headbutt, back fist, headbutt. Who's going to go down? He goes for that strike. Sidestepped. Neither man will stay down. Looking for that back fist. That could do it, baby. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Kingston is your United Glory champion.
Minutes, 21 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and new Crown of Glory champion, Eddie Kingston.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have never been more proud to call a match for each and every one of you for Glory Pro, but mostly for that man right there. 20 years in this business. Eddie Kingston has scratched and clawed and fought for everything that he's gotten in his entire life. Curt Stallion was a huge champion for Glory Pro. Curt Stallion, love him or hate him, had a great reign, but no one deserves that title more than the Mad King, more than Eddie Kingston, your United Glory champion. Even Curt Stallion has to show respect to Eddie Kingston, one of the greatest professional wrestlers to ever live. If you gotta lose your belt, kid, there's no one better to lose it to. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Tell us about this and all the other great contests tonight with the hashtag GPSCE. This is Greg Jovi. It's been a pleasure. And there he is, Eddie Kingston, your United Glory Champion. Good night.